Good morning, boys and girls. Today, I would love to sing the I Love You song, and we've talked about that song in the classroom. It's from Barney. I don't know if any one of you are still watching Barney, and I don't even know if Barney is on TV, but when I was much younger, I used to watch Barney. Um, that's actually how I was learning how to speak English at first, because I didn't know how to speak English at first. And at the very end of Barney's show, he used to sing the I Love You song. Um, so if you remember from singing it with me in the classroom, join me in singing. If you don't remember, just try to follow along. It's okay. I love you. You love me. We are happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? I love you, you love me. We're best friends like friends should be, with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Now, I know yesterday was not very pretty outside. That was very rainy, um, but it was a special day. Let's take a look at our calendar. So, I'll stand back. Saturday, no school on Saturday. Then we had Sunday, and I put a special sign on Sunday, and I'll talk about it. It says, Mom. And right on the bottom, which is very hard to see, it says Happy Mother's Day. I don't know if you can see it very well, but that was a special occasion on Sunday. Now you know that today is video day, so it must be Monday. After Monday comes Tuesday, then Wednesday, then Thursday, then Friday, and again Saturday and Sunday. The days of the week never change. They're always the same. It's a cool pattern, which we're going to talk about today. But first, let's talk about today. Here is what's happening. So first, I'm going to read the first sentence, and it says, yesterday was Mother's Day. Mother's Day. Well, Mother's Day is a special day for all of our moms. Your moms, my moms, and everybody else's moms. They had a special day where everyone celebrated them. And I hope that you got something in the mail from me. I mailed everyone a yellow envelope. Oh, nope, I didn't bring one over here. I mailed everyone a yellow envelope with a special activity for you inside. Now, I really hope it came on time. I sent it out last week, so I'm hoping you got it by now, because we always make a special gift for our mummies at school, but because we're not in school, I thought that I could give you this special activity and you can do it together with your mommy. If you had received anything in your mail, please let me know. I would love to know if you received anything. And if you didn't receive it yet, maybe the mail is a little bit late these days and it will still come. So take a good look in your mailbox or keep an eye out for it. I've sent it to everyone, and it's in a yellow envelope. I was very excited about it. So yesterday was a very special day for our moms, and we usually say, Happy Mother's Day. Now, I'm a mom too, so yesterday I got to say Happy Mother's Day, and Thomas told me Happy Mother's Day, and he gave me some chocolates and some flowers. And he gave me a big hug, and that was my favorite, the biggest hug of them all, which is my favorite, and you don't even have to pay for it. So if you forgot to hug your mommy, go do it today, because moms love hugs every day. It doesn't have to be Mother's Day. They just love hugs all around. Um, I would also like to know what you did yesterday. So if you want to share it with me, ask mommy to email it to me and tell me what you did yesterday with your mom. But for today, I'd like you to take a look at our question of the day. It's asking us, what are the different kinds of gardens? Because there's different kinds. We've been talking about plants, we've been talking about things growing out of the ground, we have been looking at pictures of different gardens. But what are those different gardens? Well, let's take a look at some pictures I found online to see what kind of different gardens we might have. I hope you like those pictures. So on one of them was a vegetable garden, and the other one had the flower garden. In my house, I have two gardens. I have a vegetable garden that my dad always puts out, and in the front of my house, I have a flower garden, and I have lots of plants in there and flowers. I've planted some already, and I've stopped because it was super cold last week towards the end, and I didn't want my flowers to die because flowers don't like freezing. So I waited with my flowers and did not finish planting them. So I'm waiting for a nicer weather to do that. And when it gets a little warmer, I'm gonna plant my flowers, finish up my front garden, and then I'll share the picture with you of what I did. And we can vote if you liked it, so, or maybe you didn't like it, because it's okay. Not everyone has to like it. Um, so I'll show you my flower garden and my vegetable garden. My daddy didn't start out yet. It's too soon to plant the vegetables yet, he said. But if he ever does, before we stop with the videos, I'll send you a picture of that too, okay? So what are the different kinds of gardens? Vegetable and flower. Now in your journal, I'd like you to grab your journal, your paper, or your journal notebook. And in your journal, I'd like you to think about what kind of a garden would you like to draw about? Is it a flower garden that makes you happy, or is it maybe the vegetable garden that makes you happy? What kind of a garden are you going to draw for your journal? So remember, turn your pages, find your next empty page. I'm almost there. There, oh, here are my curvy lines. So my next page is right after curvy line. Remember, we only use one page at a time. And I was thinking that I would be doing a flower garden. I do love flowers, and that is my favorite. So I would like to draw a flower garden. Now, if you want to do a vegetable garden, you can do that. Or if you want to do both of them, or maybe a fruit garden, you can do any garden you want. I'm going to start out with some dirt, because there is always dirt in my garden. And you'll see when I send you the picture, right on the bottom of the garden. Maybe I'll move my notebook sideways, so then I'll have more space. And it's not always even. It has those little hills and rocks, because my garden has rocks on top too, kind of in different shapes, just for decorations. I like putting rocks in my garden just to make it pretty. I have lots of shrubs. Those plants that grow every year. I don't have to plant them all the time. I just plant them once and they keep coming out. They're called shrubs. I have shrubs with red flowers on them in my garden, so I'm going to use red marker. And lots of red flowers. Oof, I'm having a hard time speaking today. Especially in the springtime, it blooms so beautifully. And then the petals of the flowers fall off. They're very delicate, so if there's too much rain or too much wind, they will eventually fall down. And it just stays a green shrub, which I still love. Now, this year I've planted a lot of yellow flowers, and they're kind of all around like this. So I've added some yellow flowers, and Rosie's favorite. I'm gonna draw yellow. I also have pink flowers, so I'm gonna draw pink flowers too. Yes, I do. They're a little taller. They're pink flowers. Let me take my pink. There it is. And those flowers grow all the time. The whole summer it has flowers. They look very pretty. Those were my mom's favorite flowers. She would always plant them in her garden. So I love to plant those flowers in my garden because it reminds me of my mom. And I do have this very funky tree that I just bought recently. And it's very little. It's probably up to my shoulders. So it's not bigger than me, taller than me. It's on a stick. And it's pretty cool because it's made out of leaves. It doesn't have any flowers. It only has leaves, but it has them in the shape of a circle. So it has a circle of leaves on top. It's pretty cool. I fell in love with it this year. And then it has a circle of leaves on the bottom. Maybe you've seen it somewhere else outside in somebody else's garden. And then there's another one on the bottom. So it literally has 3 circles of leaves. It's very unique. Now, unique means different. So I bought it and I thought, well, I'll put it in my garden and see if I like it. And I do like it. I like it very much. I will plant more flowers when the weather gets a little better, but that's all I have for now in my garden. I'm going to make my rocks. Oh, I have lights in my garden too. But first I'm going to get my rocks into looking the way they do outside. They're kind of grayish, so I can still see them, and they're big. When I need to move them, it's kind of difficult because they're heavy. And right coming out of the ground, I have those beautiful lamps or lights, whatever you want to call them. And when it's dark outside, they light up and I can see my garden much better. I bet you've seen those lights in many different gardens or yards, or maybe you have them too. But that's what I did. This is my flower garden. I'm going to write starts with an F, flower, and garden. We talked about that letter last time. G, 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 garden. Garden. Do you remember what letter that was? Yep, it's for Gia. It's the letter G. G, g, flower, garden. Now, because we're not using our name notebook, I'd like you to write your name. I'd like you to write your name in your journal, just so you practice it. Carolina. All right, I've done my practice, and in my journal, I draw my garden. How do you like that? I can't wait to see what garden did you pick to draw. That is awesome. Let's put this away. And right now, I was hoping for Jake. Jake is going to today grab our question of the day. I know it's usually Ashley, but they switched and they wanted to try a different thing today. So Jake, Hi, Jake. Good morning. Happy Monday to you, Jake. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Jake, yeah, I have the question of the day box, or let's talk box, whatever you want to call it. Do you want to pick a question out of the box? Yeah, I do. I'm very excited. Ashley always tells me how much she loves to do it. Well, great, Jake. Let's do it. Let's grab a question or let's talk card. That was hard for Jake. That was super hard. Here is our box, and here is something we can talk about. It says, talk about someone you love. Talk about someone you love. Who are the people in your house that you love? Or maybe the people that live somewhere else but you love very, very much. It doesn't have to be just your house. So, Jake, who is it that you love? Well, I love a lot of people, but I love Ashley. Ashley, our Ashley? Yeah. Well, why do you love Ashley so much? Well, she always helps me, and she plays with me, and well, she let me pick a Let's Talk card out of the box this time, and when I'm sad, she always gives me a hug. Oh, that's so sweet, Jake. Well, thank you for sharing. Boys and girls, will you share with Jake? Who is it that you love? Who is it that you love very, very much? Please tell us. Share. Thanks, Jake. Bye, guys. Boys and girls, I'm going to put Jake back to his place. Thanks, Jake. And I was thinking that perhaps we can do the Three Little Monkeys together. So get your Three Little Monkeys going. Right there, Three Little Monkeys. Three little monkeys swinging in the tree. Along came a crocodile, as quiet as can be. The first monkey said, "You can't catch me." Snap! Two little monkeys swinging in the tree. Along came a crocodile, as quiet as can be. The second monkey said, "You can't catch me." Snap! One little monkey swinging in the tree. Along came a crocodile, as quiet as can be. The third monkey said, "You can't catch me." Snap! Missed me. He missed that last monkey. Well, boys and girls, today I would like you to listen to a little bit of a lesson from me about patterns. That's one of the topics that we have not learned much in school. It was supposed to be now we would be learning about patterns. So I would like you to listen to a little lesson about what are patterns. Maybe you know patterns already. I know that in the beginning of today's video, I told you that our week has a pattern because the days of the week never change. They're always the same. There's always a Monday, and after Monday goes a Tuesday, and after Tuesday there's Wednesday. After Wednesday there's Thursday, and then after Thursday there's Friday. After Friday there's Saturday, and after Saturday there is Sunday. And then we go back to Monday again. And it's always the same, over and over again. So what is a pattern? Well, I'm going to wear this tie, and you'll know why later on. But I invite you to listen to a little bit of a lesson on patterns. So we're talking about patterns. What is a pattern? This is my question. What is a pattern? Starts with the letter P, 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 P. Do you know what a pattern is? Now, I went around my house and I found a few things that has patterns all around. So I'm going to share that with you first. Maybe you could think of an idea of what it might be. Found a tie. Thomas wears this for school. This tie has a pattern. I also found a pattern on my shoe. This is my shoe. This shoe has a pattern right there. And this is my daddy's shirt. This shirt also has a pattern. Take a look at it. So, what is this pattern? Why do we call this tie to have patterns? Well, pattern is something that repeats over and over and over again. Just like on this tie, the colors of the stripes are the same over and over again. Light blue, dark blue, light blue, dark blue, light blue, dark blue, light blue, dark blue, and it's the same repetition all the way to the end of this tie. So a pattern needs to repeat, always needs to stay the same. It will never change. So for this tie, this pattern will always be light blue right there and dark blue. Now let's take a look at that shoe of mine that I showed you. Why does it have a pattern? Well, the stripes that go across the shoe are white and black, a white and black, and another white. And if we had more space for the shoe, what would come after that white again? You got it, black, because a pattern always repeats. When I look at this shirt, let's take a look at it together. Well, those stripes are going up and down. White, black, gray. White, black, gray. White, black, gray. And it keeps going over and over. You might not see the black very well, so I'll do this. See? There you go. So today, I would like us to try to make a pattern. I'm going to pick, oops, I made my paper dirty, but that's okay. I'm going to pick 2 colors out of my crayons. I'm going to pick green and green and orange. Green and orange. And I'm going to make a pattern. I'll move the camera a little closer. And first I'm going to start with the green. So I'm going to make a green line. You see it? And then I'm going to make an orange line. And maybe this is going to be better because the light in the back keeps reflecting and it's hard to see. And I'm going to do it again. I got to repeat. So I started with green, then I did orange. Now I'm going to do green again because it has to repeat. It has to be the same over and over again. Green and orange. Green and orange. Green. And what will come after green, everybody? Yep, orange it is. And you can do your pattern all the way until you reach the end of your paper. You can choose different colors too. You can choose 2 different colors. It doesn't have to be green and orange. It could be blue and purple. And you can always do blue and purple pattern. Blue and let's see, purple, blue. Oh, that purple looks like another blue. I'll change my purple so it looks more like a purple. There is purple, blue, purple, blue, purple, blue, and purple. A pattern always repeats. It's the same over and over and over again. Why don't you try to draw a pattern with 2 different colors? Remember, 2 colors, just like I picked. And draw a pattern on your sheet of paper. And when you're done, ask your mommy to take a picture of it. You can even make the same pattern I did today. Choose whichever color you want, okay? But take a picture of it and send it to me, because I wonder, what kind of patterns did you do on your paper? What was your pattern? I hope I gave you a little bit of a lesson on what pattern is, and you'll have more of an idea what a pattern could be, okay? Don't ever forget, a pattern is something that always repeats. It never changes, okay? All right. Well, how did you like that? Now, I hope you know what patterns are, and now you know why I wore this tie. Please make your patterns at home and share them with me. We're going to talk about patterns in the next video too, different kinds of patterns. But right now, let's just do our 2 colored patterns. So pick 2 different colors and try to repeat, because patterns repeat over and over again. Green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red. And I have lots of space over here. I'd like you to fill your whole sheet with your pattern, okay? All right. Now, boys and girls, today I invite you to take a look at a new letter with Ashley, because they switched. Remember how Ashley and Jake switched? Well, Ashley has a new letter for you. Hi, Ashley. Hi, everyone. I'm so excited. I have a letter for you. Well, that's awesome. Ashley, what letter are you going to talk about? Well, I was thinking that I'll say the sound first, and maybe the kids can guess. Well, that's an awesome idea. Well, let's do that. You make the sound, and let's see if the kids can guess. Pa, 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 pa. What do you think that might be? Pa, pa, pa. I'm so excited. Yes, you're right. It's the letter P. Pa, pa, P. You're right, Ashley. P for pail. P for penny. P for popcorn. P for pizza. And P for pumpkin. We can grow pumpkins in our vegetable garden. That is so cool, Ashley. P. If you notice right on top, this is the uppercase P. It has a straight line and a curved line. And the lowercase p looks almost the same as the uppercase P. A straight line and a curved line. That's why it's easy to know what uppercase and lowercase p's look like. This is a P. Now, I don't want you to write it in your journal. What I would love for you to do today is to take your binoculars or attentoscopes. So let's go grab our attentoscope. Here it is. Remember how we made this one time from recycled things? And I would like you to, after the video, go around your house, look through your binoculars or otentoscopes, and try to spy a letter P in your house, uppercase or lowercase. Okay? And you don't have to write it unless you want to, but if you want to, that's cool too. Go around your house and try to see if you can spot a letter P around your house. Okay? I hope you're going to like that activity. Thanks. Now, right now, I am going to ask you to turn to Miss Lisette. She has yet another message for you and a song. So let's listen to Miss Lisette. Wow, thank you, Miss Lisette. Miss Lisette always sings beautifully to us and always says hi, and she always misses you. I'm happy to see Miss Lisette too, because I don't get to see her as well, just like you, only on those videos. So I'm glad we've got the videos so we can all use it and see each other that way. I also have, now not many, but only few pictures of our friends. And a surprise too, because we didn't have too many pictures. So I just put a picture of somebody that's very, very special to me and I love at the very end. So let's take a look at that video.
Hi, 124. Miss Lisette is back again with another video, just like I promised. It is Monday. Happy Monday, boys and girls. I continue to miss you guys so much. I hope you're doing great. I was thinking that this week we should focus on farms, okay? So let's use our imaginations and go to a farm. I know of a couple of special farmers, one of them named Old MacDonald. Do you guys know who he is? Yeah? Let's sing Old MacDonald and let's get to know some of his animals, okay? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O, with a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he has a chicken, E-I-E-I-O, with a cluck-cluck here and a cluck-cluck there, here a cluck, there a cluck, everywhere a cluck-cluck. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on this farm he has some pigs, E-I-E-I-O, with an oink oink here and an oink oink there, here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on this farm he has some ducks, E-I-E-I-O, with a quack quack here and a quack quack there, here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack quack. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Great job, boys and girls. Give yourselves a hand. Yay! All right, so now I was thinking really quickly we could just go over 5 little ducks. What do you think? Okay, everybody remember that? So we'll sing it together. Okay, great. 5 little ducks swam out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 4 little ducks came back. 4 little ducks swam out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 3 little ducks came back. 3 little ducks swam out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks swam out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck swam out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but none of the 5 little ducks came back. Sad Mother duck swam out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 quack. and all of the 5 little ducks came back. All right. Give yourselves another round of applause, boys and girls. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I will see you again, of course, in the next video. Bye.
Here is William finishing his book and writing words. Look at him. And here's Toby saying hi. All right, boys and girls, that's all the time we've had for today. I hope you had fun. I've hoped you've learned a little bit. And I truly, 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 truly hope that you're going to send me some pictures so I can share it with your friends in the next video. Don't forget about patterns that repeat over and over again. Okay, we're going to work with those in the next video. Have a great Monday. Wait until I send you something tomorrow for your work, and I'll be back with you on Wednesday. If I knew you were leaving, I would say goodbye. I would say goodbye. I would say goodbye. If I knew you were leaving, I would say goodbye. How'd you do? How'd you do? How'd you do? Bye-bye.